Welcome to the RJ Online Week in Review podcast. I'm news editor Sarah Tame, and I'll be bringing you a roundup of the week's best read news stories from RJ News and a rundown of the best of the rest from across the site this week. Amongst the top 5 news stories from RJ News this week was the news that the preferred bidder for the UK's Mersey Gateway project is now formally in place. RJ News also revealed details of the financing structure of the deal, which will involve bank debt and a bond issue. At 4, RJ News revealed that London-based private equity investment advisory Altius Associates is near to making a first close on its latest fund of funds. At 3 was the news that US-based infrastructure fund Alinda is preparing to make further divestments from its first infrastructure fund as it nears the end of its life. At 2 came the news of the first wrapped bond issue for a European PPP project since 2008. Monoline insurer Assured Guarantee provided a wrap to a public bond issue for the Leeds social housing project in the UK. And the most read story from RJ News over the past 7 days was the news of the imminent close of a UK waste project in Milton Keynes. RJ News exclusively learned the financing details of the deal prior to its close this week. For a full breakdown of the top 10 news stories of the week, visit the Week in Review section of RJ Online. Elsewhere on the site, guest writer Ruth Lux, Managing Director of political risk consultancy Strategic Analysis, talks about current political risks and the impact on the oil and gas sector in the Middle East and North Africa in her feature Light at the End of the Pipeline. Michael Pooler explores the Turkish protests in his blog Turkey Protests Much Beyond a Park and surmises that it's not just about a park, it's also about bridges, roads and power stations. And Rosie Fitzmaurice dissects Colombia's broad finance model for its ongoing road mega project in a News Plus article on the subject. Also, look out for this week's Fourth Plinth when RJ guest editor Ian Dixon of Investec Bank will be providing insights on the difficult UK PPA market. To read all of these articles in full, visit rjonline.com. You can also follow us on Twitter at rjonline. You've been watching the RJ Online Weekly Roundup. I've been Sarah Tame. Thanks for watching.